I've heard robins make that noise before. Could be. Yeah, I know. I think that's oh, I think there's a blackbird actually making that noise. Not really sure. I know. Did I ever tell you about the time when? Yeah, same here. Rude. Oh God, I shouldn't have done that. That really hurt my eye. Anyway, once upon a time, it was last year actually. Yeah, it was summertime when it was really light nights, and I went to unlock the gate. I think it was like 4 a.m. or something. It was like it was getting light, so it was probably about July. And I got to about there where that tree is over there. That tree that you were looking at a bit ago, saying, well, "What's that? Is that tree that you're not supposed to cut down?" And as I went past, I heard this bird. It was a very, very quiet, very faint sound, like like that sort of sound, but very faint. Well, it caught my attention, and I looked at it, and it was looking at me, and it was quite low. It was like it was here on a tree branch. And I'm like, oh, hello, and it was making this noise at me, and it was looking at me, and I had this feeling like it wanted me to follow it, so I did. I followed it, and as I went round there and went up that path towards the climbing frame over there, it kept looking at me and just like, you know, like leading me to a place, and it kept looking at me, and then it looked at the place making that noise, and I looked down where it was facing. A cat was there. It was actually telling me something. It was so cool. Yeah, it was letting me know there was a cat there, and it was not happy about it. And when I looked at the cat, and I was like, look at the bird. And then no, it's a squirrel. Yeah, it is a rat. It's a rat. Yeah, it is a. There's a bobbin. Oh gosh. It's got a rival male coming after it. Hey? It's got a rival male coming after it.
Yeah, the trouble is, Thursday. Oh, you know, I somehow Thursday, I want them to know that we should be leaving now.
I know. I know.
The thoughts of, look, I don't mind if they have to, kill them.
Yeah.
Because it's in your home.
Yeah.
I get that part, but why does it have to be poison? Why can't we take them away? You know, if they're putting fingers down, why don't they take them away and gas them?
Oh, that's horrible.
No, that just means they go to sleep. That's it.
Oh, okay.
If you gas them, they just go to sleep.
And then just never wake up. Right, okay. Aww. I know, I'm with you because
you put them in like in an incubator.
Yeah.
Fill it with gas.
Thanks for the like.
But poison Tuesday, it must be horrendous.
Because they suddenly get this really bad pain in the stomach, and it's like.
Well, and it'll just
get worse and worse.
I mean,
as I've had that before.
It's not going to take seconds, is it?
No, it'll be a slow, painful death, won't it?
Well,
yeah. Like I say, try and discuss all this with them.
I can't.
Well, I will, because if I'm dealing with them, I can do that.
They're not going to do it to blokes, aren't they? They just do it the coolest way they can.
Well, do you know what? Bev saw a rat. Okay. It wasn't in their home. I assumed it was in their home because of what they told me. Said they poisoned it. I said, oh, is it in your home? And she was like, no, it was in the garden. So why are you killing it then?
Because of that kind of thing. So did the cats poison?
And she said, oh, they'll take it back to their nest and feed it to their babies. And Like, fucking lovely.
And that's another.
Yeah, so she saw it take the poison out somewhere, so she's assumed it's taken it back to its babies. It's not very nice, is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
See, these people should never be mothers. I'm sorry.
I know, it's not very
They
nice.
haven't got any.
Hello.
I mean, everything that
That squirrel.
is alive has the same family character.
As well. Oh, it's gone now. Staring
By
at
the way,
her.
you better give them the last meal tonight,
Well, they're not going to do it tomorrow, are they?
eh?
They're not going to kill him tomorrow.
They're coming to set stuff tomorrow.
I thought they were just coming for like a consultation.
Said they're starting it off.
Oh my god.
They're actually coming tomorrow.
Well, this rat will be okay, won't it? Because it's outside. It lives outside. King rat.
Doesn't go and,
See, the problem is, even if they kill the ones in the house, this one will move in.
it's in there. Don't go in.
They chase them off.
Sorry, say that again. Even if what?
I said, even if they kill the ones that are in the house, that one will just move in. They need to they need to block the holes off as well. Squirrel, where'd it go?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm paying them money. I need to have it up front. Oh, Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. That's another reason why I've not given you any money today.
Oh right, yeah, because of them. You need to pay them. Of course. Hey, Squirrel.
And it's by the card.
It's got teats.
Oh, so it's a female.
Yeah. It's got little teats. Sorry, guys, I've screwed that up. Because it's zoomed in, I don't know where I'm looking. I don't know where I'm looking.
Anyway,
King
do it
rat.
for a month.
What do you mean? They set the traps. Set everything up for a month.
Obviously, set it all up and come back in a month.
Ah. To check things, right, yeah.
So, yeah. I mean,
I know. Yeah.
why do you have to keep the way that
I don't know. I mean, if they just away places.
they are? I don't mind keeping it. I'm saying all the other
Animals.
birds and all that, they don't bother.
I know.
They're not bothered. You know, you've got
Really
squirrels there bopping about even when they're around.
bopping. Well, you know what else they do? The rats chase the squirrels off. They can be quite aggressive.
They only do it if they think they're going to nick the food.
Poor squirrels. I thought
Like there, I said, look at it here, look, there's the listening. Oh, no.
Where'd it go?
It's like a hierarchy.
The squirrels are at the bottom. Oh my god, it can see. Where is it?
The thoughts, I just don't like the crumbs.
Sorry guys, it's a bit blurry. So there's a squirrel, where'd it go?
I get why they have to do it if they're in the home. I get
It's going in the direction of the what's it? Of the hole.
what do I call it now? Stuff
Nuts. Why am I facing this way? I'd rather just face this way and just get everything. See, I was sat over there before and the squirrel just came right up to me. Where'd you go, rat? Oh, there's a squirrel over there. Hello, Richard. Squirrely. Please jump on there. It's cute when they do that. Oh. Oh. The squirrels are chasing each other. Actually just bounced around. Okay, there's a rat. That squirrel just spooked the rat. There's another one. How many squirrels have we got now? Like I saw 4 yesterday. Hello. It's coming to you. It's coming for you, Mum. I got some great footage of this. Oh my god, there's a nut you see my mum's putting out. My mum sat there, so. Oh, we've got another one. Bushy tail one. Really bushy. We've got one here. Pregnant female. We've got a pregnant female over here. Sorry, missus, did I spook you? Hello? Hello? So cute.
Oh no. She's based on TikTok and millions of horrific animal.
Ugh, that's horrible.
So
Kind of.
people like it.
What the fuck? Why aren't people just being like angry instead? Sorry, you missed a squirrel fight. Sorry, guys. So there's two over there that just chased each other.
Here, these sites should be just taken down. They've got to stuff about
Oh, I'd hate it if.
somebody actually put thumbs down.
Well, I don't agree with it being taken down because I like YouTube, but there are some horrors of it, so they just have to get rid of the bad stuff regarding it instead of just getting rid of it altogether. See, all these males, they're just like, they're dead. What they do is they'll mate with the females and they're all nice to them. Then the next minute, they'll be like chasing them away. Like, get away from my food, it's my food. Even though you're like pregnant or you're nursing my babies, get away, it's my food. Here's another one. That's a female. That's a female. I've noticed that the females are quite submissive. The males are always chasing them away. That one's a female. It's funny, really. The males are usually like dead bushy-tailed, and the females are like this one over here, with short little tails. And it's usually the ones like that are aggressive, which you just saw. But I've seen like the big, massive grey ones with bushy tails just chasing little ones like that one. The little tailed ones. See, there was a squirrel like that and it was male. I called him Nasty. I know, right? Well, he was called Nasty and he was the dad. He was the dad. And he dominated. And then there was this squirrel with the short tail called Nasty, and he had like 4 sons. And he chased them all off. He was dominant over all his sons. And then, oh, look at that. And then one day his son turned on him and started chasing him off. Big grey dominant male with a big bushy tail like this one, but it was dead big. Not like that. That one's quite small. But this one was like a big grey dominant male. Big grey dominant male. And he just like chased him off, and then he disappeared for a while. Didn't see Nasty for a while, and then he moved back in last year. He kept trying to come back, but his son kept shooing him away. But eventually he moved back in. All the other squirrels would come up to me and take nuts from me, but Nasty wouldn't. Nasty kept his distance. This one's quite a skinny one, so you can tell this one doesn't get fed. This one is a male, I think. I think so. He's a skinny male. To be honest with you, I think that little one over there with the little tail, I think that's their mum. She's there behind that nettle bush. Those squirrels are actually quite young because they're quite skinny. Quite skinny. I've noticed the young skinny ones, bushy tails, they're like the babies. because they're quite small. So I think they're quite young. They must be about like teenagers or like in their 20s or something. So, hello. Is this the same one? No, it's not got a bushy tail. Who are you then? This one's not got a bushy tail. Is it male or female? I can't tell. Oh, so cute. Okay, so I've seen 3 females so far. So there's 3 females. I saw a male chasing a female up there, and they were being affectionate towards each other. So I'm presuming they'd either been mating or was about to mate. I think it's a bit late now, isn't it? It's nearly the end of summer. They need to get fat. I know. Fat squirrels. They don't get very fat here, actually. I've seen some fat squirrels near the town hall where there's trees, and also on the canal when I go take the thingy, the rats. And yeah, there's some quite fat ones. There's a really fat one. It's like they're usually fat in winter, but I've seen a fat one this summer, so it's obviously quite a glutton. They need to get... How do you tell males apart from females? Hey, Seb Gonzalo. I eat too much again. I feel so fat. Yay. I like how squirrels bounce when running. That one's a female. I think it's pregnant. You can see it's got a little bit of a bulge. It's quite skinny though, but it's got like a bulge. So I think it's squirrel. Squirrel is pregnant. It's brown one, this one. Can't tell. Hang on. If only if it would stay still I could tell. Look at it's greedy. Look, it's taking 2 nuts. How very dare you? And this squirrel's just like watching it, judging it. He's watching. It's like, you just taken one of my nuts away. Oh, I found one. It's okay. Yes, okay. He was watching it as it was taking 2 nuts, and it was not happy. Sorry I couldn't video both at the same time. He was just watching. And you could see the disappointment on its face. I'm sorry it's not what the title says it is, by the way. I will be talking about that soon. It's just at the moment, it's quite fun watching these squirrels. That one's female. Definitely. It's got boobies. It's got boobies. This one's quite fat, actually. Hello. It could be pregnant, or it could be carrying baby weight. I think it's had babies, you know. So I've been hearing activity in the loft. So I think it's had babies. Thanks for the likes, by the way. 3 likes. Cool. That's my thumb. I should have titled it Squirrels. Oh, I didn't know. Squirrels. We can narrate the squirrels. Narrate the squirrels. It's twitching its belly. Oh. Okay, so that looks like it might be actually pregnant right now, you know, because it's twitching. Its belly's twitching. Not really sure. Could be its ribs moving, you know, like, you know, when they're breathing. Not really sure. It definitely looks like it's had babies, if not pregnant at the moment. I love to see them when they have baby squirrels. I like to watch them interact. I think I've got a video from last year. Or this year, I can't remember. But I've got some videos of the mother interacting with the babies in the tree and on the slide.
What do you call them people?
Extreme.
Deliberately go out there and cry bullshit just so that you can, murder, rape, kill, attack, anything and everything.
Extreme. Radical. Some people say they're radical. That was cute. Just crawled up and just took a nut. This one hops. The most submissive ones crawl. I think they're submissive to this one here. I think she's the alpha. Right, so how you can tell they're female is they've got boobs. This one's got boobs. I can see a teat there on its side. Oh, it's so cute. I saw a teenage squirrel once and it had teats. Just little teats. It's so cute. I guess it was so cute because it was just like it was interacting with its mother. Its mother was a big fat squirrel. And it went in the tree. And I thought I made a video, but apparently I didn't. It's such a shame because it was a really, really sweet video. It was like a teenage female squirrel and it was anarchists.
Well, it's just that I put here why I've been fighting segregation and the violence against women who were unacceptable. Made up useless female. Instead of bringing people together, we have to confirm themselves and not.
I know.
The very people who say they want equality in the media, nobody wants none of them.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, yes, that's correct. This one's female. I'm pregnant. Oh, isn't it cute, Mum?
Is it not good enough, you reckon?
Is it not good enough? Oh, it's too scared off. Has it got one? No. I think that one's female. Oh, see, you didn't like that one and just picked it up and put it down and then picked up another one. Freaking fussy things. Fussy things. Fussy. This one is old, this one's an old squirrel. She's obviously had a few babies now. A few litters, I mean. She gets pregnant at least a few times every year. I saw her have babies, right? And the babies were just a little bit older. And then she was already mating again. This was last year. Oh. Sorry. She's stamping her feet. See, she's an alpha male, female. See, she's like stamping her feet and just like chasing all the other squirrels off. She's a big one. Hello. But you can see she's got boobs there, like between her front paws, her arms, on her chest. She got like boobs going on. Boobs going on. So that's how you can tell. You can tell. It's good footage, isn't it? See, if I was making a video, I probably wouldn't get this good footage. She's coming for me. She's coming for me. Sorry, I can't see what I'm videoing now. So sorry if I'm not getting her. She's looking at me. Why are you shouting at me? Why are you shouting at me? It's freaking shouting at me. Yeah?
How would you spell shit Squirrel?
Don't you bloody talk to me like that. She was shouting at me. That's so rude. Oh, she's done it before. Last year, I was
like the word shit, by the way.
No, they don't. They don't.
Why? With all the things that you say,
Yeah.
and get things like shit.
I've said this before, like on YouTube. Yeah,
Not like
it's censored. You know, on YouTube, they'll say crap, but they won't say shit. I know. It's the same thing. They're both swear words. Oh, there she is again. Hello.
oh,
Why are you shouting at me? Anyway, so I was lounging on this last year underneath this tree, and she went there and she looked at me and she was screeching at me and stamping her feet. It was so funny. This one's friendly. Hello. I know, I'm like a cat.
right, it's time to put out nearly.
Oh no. But I've got a squirrel underneath me.
I know.
Hello. I wish I could hug one.
Right.
Uh,
I'm going to eat. I'll see you later.
I'm coming in now with you. I've been out here long enough now, so I'm quite satisfied. Oh, hey! Oh, got another one coming! Yay! Oh, squirrelies! I like squirrels. They've always been my favourite animal ever since I was a kid.
Whoa.
We never used to have squirrels in here. So I remember I used to go to Deverdale Park with my dad, and it's so funny. Got stuff. We used to see squirrels.
Hold your way through it very, very well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who? Oh right, okay, fair enough.
And that way.
Yes, yes. Wow, look at this bushy-tailed one.
I don't go out and wait for them. Like,
I know.
People that you know.
Yeah, you were like that with someone else, weren't you? That I thought was okay, and you were right. Yep. I always used to think you just don't like anybody that gets close to me. There's a block. It's a block. There's a block there. There's a random bloke. Yeah, I can see him moving. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'm coming in now. Alright, so I'm just gonna really quick. How dare you? I'm just gonna really quick just talk to you about the actual freaking title of the freaking video. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention we got this new table and chair set. I don't know if you saw it. Okay, I'm going to try and show you the other set, but I don't think I'll be able to without it cutting off because I've got no data now, so it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to try and show you before I stop talking. It's beautiful. And that's Grandma and Granddad. I'm going to show you me. Hang on. One of my people that were viewing my live stream the other day wanted me to stand up, but I didn't because I was talking. Well, anyway, that's what I look like today. Sorry, my hair's shit. And sorry, it's really dark. It keeps going dark as usual. Well, that's what I look like. I'm doing that because ow. This area actually gets very sensitive, so it's not exactly the hottest day today, so I'm kind of a bit cold. But obviously I've been walking today, so I've been walking today, so it's an okay temperature when you're going walking, but if you're just like sitting around, you had to be a bit more dressed, I guess. Like I suppose today you can get dressed, right, but not wear a coat. But I wouldn't recommend like, you know, bare legs or bare arms. I think the best kind of outfit today would have been pants. Ugh. And maybe like a crop top and a jacket, maybe. You got squirrels again. But you've had enough of squirrels now because I've been recording squirrels now for the past freaking 29 minutes and 47 seconds. So right, let's talk about what this video is actually supposed to be about. The only reason why I didn't before is because my mum, you know, is there. So but before we begin, I want to tell you something. So this skirt that you see me wearing now, I've been seeing quite a lot of girls wearing this skirt. I saw one yesterday when I was out at the baths. I saw a girl go there and she was wearing this same skirt, so I thought I'd wear it today because I've not worn it that much. I wore it once this year when I went to Ashton. But it was a rubbish outfit. When I wore it at the time, I thought it was quite nice, but when I've seen it afterwards in the pictures and videos, I thought it's rubbish. So yeah. It's just too bad I'm never wearing it when I see somebody else out wearing it. It's a very popular skirt at the moment. I've been seeing it advertised like everywhere. I call it the Gloomland skirt. That's Bev's dog. My neighbour's dog. Coco. Cuckoo. I don't know why she's called Coco, by the way, because she's a white dog. Well, normally they call like black dogs Coco or brown dogs. So I'm not really sure why they've named a white dog Coco. But it's a nice name and she kind of suits it anyway. White Coco. White Coco. White Coco. Nice. It's cute. Bichon Frise. We like those. My mum was always wanted one of them. I know. Shame we can't get one. Oh, look at this cute little nut. Oh my god, it's so cute. Well, it's the shell, not the nut. Hey, squirrel! I kind of don't want to give it the nut because it's so tiny. There we go. You got it. It's got it. Ah, isn't that cute? It's like, oh, this is not enough. I'm going to try and find another one. It's like, oh, okay. I'll just take that then. How cute was that? Sorry, guys. Let me just... It's not been coming up with the messages, so that's why I've not been responding. I'm sorry about that. Pregnant like me. Hello, boss. They need to get fat. Yeah. Hey, cool Queen Ali. I'm sorry. So sorry I didn't say anything. I didn't see the messages, honestly. I didn't come up with anything. On today's nature program, the life of squirrels. Yeah, we like that. Oh, I didn't realise it was live. Been missing out. Hello there, BJ. Yeah, I just spur the moment. Hello, Seb and little Queen Ali. Yeah. Hello, Issa. Hello, Rita. Hello, watching Squirrel laugh. So cute. With 3 L's. I've been missing the action. Boss haven't been online for long. Getting sounded by them. Surrounded. Surrounded. YouTube starting streaming counter is broken. I just scared it off by doing that. Sorry. Oops. I just seen our cat doing 100-mile-per-hour running back into the house. Oh, so cute. Squirrel Sanctuary. Speedy kitty. Oh, so cute. At your feet, she's saying fed me. Oh, friendly squirrel. Yeah, probably best not to touch them, though they might have to. Oh, hello, Mary. She threw the food at you. Sorry, I know. Squirrels and hedgehogs are awesome little animals. Yeah, I saw one big, massive hedgehog. Do you get many hedgehogs then, Issa? Are they plastic? Hummingbird table. Very nice. My sister's yard. Hedgehogs. Looking good, boss. Looking good, boss. Alright, sorry. I didn't see any messages come up. I'm so sorry if everybody's left now. Oh, funny Issa, they are funny animals. Just let you know it's 1:45. Skirt looks nice. Miss you, boss. What is it with dogs called Coco? My neighbor has a chihuahua called Coco. It's white and black. We got another one. They're surrounded. Look, I've got one. Look. Hello. Look at this bushy tail. Oh, it's protecting itself with its big and bush. Hello. Oh no, what did I just do? I'm so sorry, guys. I messed up. I'm kind of glad I messed up. Hello, are you cute? I gave you a nut, but I don't have one. I'm sorry. Oh, it's looking at me like, where's my nut? Oh, where's my nut? I'm sorry, I gave it to another squirrel. I'm sorry. It's mad at me now. It's mad at me now. I gave it to another... Hang on, I'll just give you one. That one, it didn't like that one. Alright, so I'm prepared. If a squirrel comes, I'm not for it. Okay, good. Okay, right, let's see what we're going. Made a whirring noise. Yeah, I heard it as well. I heard the whirring noise. My mum was annoyed because, I said I was coming in and not... Anyway, so as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by the dog barking and me talking about Coco. Yeah, Chihuahua called Coco. I can't imagine a Chihuahua, but that dog they've got does suit the name Coco. I got another squirrel come up to me, but I didn't have a nut.
I've put it on there for now. I don't
Okay.
want to add some more. Oh,
Add some more. It had a nice gravy yesterday. Did you put the carrots? Okay, I'm scratching my arm. Thank you. Thanks for the likes. 6 likes, that's cool. I want to tell you a story, guys. Okay. Thank God no shouting. I didn't know they liked monkey and peanuts. Me and Grandma used to feed them when I was at her house. And what we did was we did a trail like from there all the way up to here to lure the squirrel in. And I sat here like this with a cage. And I was like, ooh, to catch it. But then the squirrel came up to here and Grandma went like this, like that, and kicked it away. I'm like, but I've been trying to lure the squirrel in all this time and now it is. It's just like freaking trying to kick it out. Oh no. I was really upset when she did that. You can guarantee, there's no squirrels now, but you can guarantee now I've turned it around to me. They'll come. I am so sorry about the title, is not the same as, I'm getting to it. Anyway, let me just tell you the story real quick, it's really annoying, right? Okay. Once upon a time, a few days ago, okay, I got up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Evening. I got up at 5 in the afternoon. I know, I just overslept and my mum never called me, you know, to wake me up. And my alarm went off at 11. I just ignored it as usual. I think it was Saturday. Was it Saturday? So it was, yeah, I think it was Saturday and I thought, oh, well, it's weekend, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, of course my mum was pissed that I stayed in bed that late, even though she never even rang me to wake me up. She could have woke me up. I normally get up early afternoon-ish. So this was really late for me. The latest I've ever gotten up, like ever, was 6 o'clock. And my dad was coming, so I basically had to get up. And 10 minutes later he was here. And we had a takeaway and that was my breakfast. And I had to get dressed, so I was like, I dressed in this big Victorian dress. It was so cool. It was quite comfortable. Anyway, I thrive. When I get up dead late, I thrive. So I got up at 5. And I had a really good day, like I always do. When I get up dead late, I always have a really good day because I'm dead rested and cool. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was cool. Anyway, yeah, so then at the night time, unfortunately I did a stupid thing, but this is my routine at the night time, right? At 9 o'clock I go on the computer after dinner, and then until about 10, and then at 10 I feed the dog and let him out for a wee, and then at about 12 o'clock I listen to music. I don't mean for it to be at 12 o'clock, but it's just how it ends up because I usually get distracted with doing other things. So then I think, right, I've got to listen to music now, and then I'll just like keep doing what I'm doing and be like putting it off, and then I'll be like, right, I've got to listen to music now. Got to listen to music. It's law. I have to listen to music. Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. Hi. So it was dead late. It was about 12 something when I started listening to music. 12, maybe 12:30 or something. 12:15, 12:30. And I was having a really good time listening to music. I was really happy. And I was having all these really great ideas and thoughts in my head, and it was just like, I was just relaxing, vibing, and it was just really wonderful, all these really wonderful feelings, and I was really enjoying listening to the music. And I was like thinking of this new comic and animation that I'm gonna do, which is where Don Lino takes his family swimming, his wife and kids. I'm not gonna give too much away, but when he goes into the swimming baths, as soon as he gets in the pool and sits down, as soon as he appears, like all the people just like stare at him because he's so big and fat. And then when he sits in the pool, all the women just swarm to him. Whether they're single or not, they like just swarm to him and they're like, oh, yes, I want to have my babies with him. Big, fat, impressive mafia boss. Yeah, it's really cool. Right, how is the script going? Yeah, I'm working on it. It's I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna try and make it short. I don't want it too long. Anyway, so does all the water sploosh out? Yeah, 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 it does. He makes the waves. You know, like the wave machine. Well, he's the one who makes the waves. Yeah, yeah. All the water's out. Like everybody's out. There's no one in the pool. No water. Nothing. And then he makes the wave machine whenever he walks, and all his belly just like jiggles and just like pats all the water and makes the waves. Hey, squirrel. Here you go. Told you. It's the pregnant one. Big tail. Anyway, so he goes in the water and they just like they all come to him. Maybe they're attracted to him due to his gravitational pull. I know. That is true. So they all swarm to him, right? And then they're like, ew, mate with me right here in the pool. Trying to trip me up. And then I'm never gonna get this story out. And then my mum's gonna start coming and yelling at me in a minute. Pool orgy. Yeah, so they all come, all the females, right? They're like, yes. And his wife is in the changing rooms trying to get and organize the kids together, and he's like there just like, oh yes, look at me, I'm so hot and sexy and fat, right? And he's just like all casual, like leaning back on the thing on the edge of the swimming pool in the shallow end, like you do, right? And he's like, oh yes, look at my fat belly, you know, wobbly wobbly. And he's having this pool orgy, and his wife's in the changing rooms, getting the kids organised and then showered and everything, right? And then it's like, oh, yeah. And this girl comes up to him and is like, and just sits on his lap and just kisses him and just like starts playing with him, fondling all his fat, flabby belly. And it's like, oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. And then kisses him, and I'm feeling it, you know. I'm like pretending that I'm either him or her, and I'm really feeling it, like, oh, the passion. Oh, it's like, fuck yeah. And then his wife comes and he sees this happening and is like, how very dare you. And she fights the woman off. Hello, squirrel. And the woman, oh, have mine not. You don't like that one, seriously. All right, I'll just let you do it. Yeah. Then the woman is Rebecca or Becky from. I don't know whether you've watched the film Tom Sawyer, the cartoon version, but she's called Becky, and it's her because it just pops into my head. It's not like I've deliberately thought about it, but it just pops into my head. It's Becky. In a swimming, she has like this pink dress, right? So her swimming costume is pink, like the dress she wears, and frilly, because she's like this Victorian woman. So she's got this like, and she's like, oh yeah, you know, I want to have my babies with him. And so the wife, who's brown and red, comes in, shush, comes in the pool and is like fights off this girl. And then she just plonks herself on top of him and just like, oh, mate with me instead and make more kids with me, even though we've got like 50 million of the damn things. Because they do. Don Lino has like loads of babies with his wife and different females as well. Because he's a breeder, you know. It's just like you think, oh, he's just a cheater or whatever. But he's actually just, it's just like, yeah, no, yeah, jiggling with every stereo. So, So he's a breeder because he's an alpha male and he's a breeding male falcon wolf. That's his species. So he does mate with other females, and his wife understands because he's not only the mafia boss and he has breeding rights with any females he sees fit. But also he's like a breeding male anyway. So even if he wasn't a mafia boss, he would still be like an alpha breeding male. So his wife understands this, but she's not really happy about when she's like in the changing rooms and just random females come up and start, you know, pouring all over her husband. So she's not happy about it. She fights them off and is like, no, breed with me, even though we've got like 10 million kids. Because I mean, she's actually pregnant at the moment. She's pregnant with about, I don't know how many, either 6 to 8 pups at the moment. But in this thought thing, she wasn't pregnant. So she's like, oh, you know, make me pregnant now in the pool right here. Because she wasn't going to do it, but she was really pissed. Yeah, he does actually. He does. I don't know whether you're allowed to say it on YouTube, but I think he's got, what is it? Syphilis. He's got syphilis. Yes, yeah. He actually gave it to somebody as well, so the person he mated with has got it now. So anyway, so yeah. I'm not sure if you're allowed to say that on YouTube, so please don't get me banned, okay? Anyway, so she's not pregnant in this thought, so she's like, breed with me now, because she's not happy. She wasn't going to do it, but because she saw that this other woman was trying to breed with him, she's like, you know, let's just do it right here, like show everybody that you're mine. It's kind of like sort of marking her territory, like saying this is my husband, you know, this is my man. You know, he's a really sought after, big, perfect, manly male. And I have him, he's mine, you know, stay away, sort of thing. Making more animals for the pack. Yeah, exactly, that's right, yeah. He does jiggle with every step, yeah, you're right. Hey, TK. Okay, I'm actually feeling it right now. I kind of wish I was listening to music right now. Damn it. Instead of about to be yelled at. Anyway, so I was thinking this, and as soon as I thought that, what I just told you now, I hadn't been doing it for very long, by the way. All of this, I know it's like a really long story, but all of this takes seconds in my brain. When I have thoughts, even if it's long, very long time to explain, like it might take me about half an hour to explain all these things to you guys. But in my brain, it happens in seconds. All these ideas come to me in seconds. Whole sentences come to me in seconds in my brain. That's how they're processed. Seconds. It's instant. So I wasn't actually listening to. I probably listened to about one song. All of this took place with one song, and I get really pissed off when that happens. When I only get to listen to one song, because guess what happened? Oi, bully! Naughty squirrel. The one that was fought off. It's okay, I'm not going to fight you off. The woman make dildos with his flap. Wow, that looked as big as a cat. It was a big one. Anyway, so I listened to probably about maybe 2 songs, but all of that I thought of in one song, and I was about to continue thinking about it and having fun with that. On the second song, my mum started interrupting me non-stop. She said something to me, and it was like I had to pause the music and stop what I was doing and listen to her. And I thought, right, okay. So I started the music up again. Again, she's interrupting me constantly. It was like, so do you know what? I stopped the music and I was like, I may as well stop now. At least until she'd finished. Then she got angry with me. She started yelling at me and screaming at me, and the feeling just went. And it's really hard to get me into this state of mind. Like she's about to do in 5, 4, oh no, please don't. It's a long story, I've got more to say. Anyway, so I thought in future, I'm going to listen to music at 11 o'clock or 11:30, because my mum's still watching telly at that time, so she's not going to interrupt me. Okay, so she sent me to bed. She said, go to bed now, she went. I hadn't even finished doing my routine. She sent me to bed. So I just got my stuff and I went to bed. I was like, it's all right, I'm tired anyway, and it's late. And I thought, oh, you get to go to bed early, you know. So I wasn't super pissed. And I thought, in future, so I thought tomorrow I'll feel the same thing, you know, I'll think about the same thing as I thought about, you know, about him being in the pool and everything. And feeling the feeling. Anyway, so for the past Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, I've listened to music about 11:30, and my mum has not interrupted me once. It was brilliant. I got to listen to music, no interruptions at all, for about 2 hours. Guess what happened? Nothing. No feeling. I couldn't concentrate on thinking about the Don Lino in the pool thing. Nothing. No, it's not hallelujah. I felt nothing. I was fucking numb. I was like, work. Brain work. Like, nothing at all. I just listened to music, no thoughts, no feelings, no magical, wonderful feelings. It's not the same when you try to get the feeling. No, it's not that I tried to get the feelings. I was feeling it. Before I started listening to music, I was feeling really nice and really like these magical thoughts and everything while I was doing my art. Because I told you I did art, music, and I did my writing last night. I was really productive. And I started a new art of Jeremiah, and I was feeling it. Like, I was really happy about the picture and everything, and I was feeling these lovely magical feelings and everything. I thought, oh, this is going to be good. When I finally listen to music, it's going to be really good. Start listening to music, nothing. I felt angry, I felt irritated, but numb at the same time. It was weird. I didn't feel anything. It's got to be spontaneous. Exactly. But it was spontaneous that night. But unfortunately, because I was listening to music dead late, my mum fucking interrupted me. That's why I don't like the fact that it's spontaneous, because I can't do spontaneous. With the fact that my mum could interrupt me at any time, I can't do spontaneous. I've got to be able to conjure it up. So I know that, oh, I've got plenty of time now. Because my mum's asleep, or because she's watching telly and it's early and it's not bedtime yet. When she'd be coming in to do her routine and stuff, and, rallying me to get my routine done. So when I've got ample time, I need to be able to conjure it. But I can't. I thought I'd honed in on how to conjure things, but no. At first I thought, oh, I can induce it. And then I thought, oh, when I take the drugs, it works. And when I have coffee, it works. But I had both. I had the drugs the night before. I had coffee yesterday, and then at the night time, fucking nothing apart from irritation, angry feelings. All I could think of was negative stuff. It was awful. Not like scary or anything, just like I just kept getting pissed off. Like, even though I was really happy with the art, I kept looking at it and thinking, I had this vision of how I want it to look, but I don't know how to get it to look like that. Because I don't know how to do shading properly. It looks always muddy when I do it. I can't get it to look dead nice and sleek like other people get it to look. I just have this image of how I want the picture to look, and I just can't do it because I'm not that skilled. Like, I am skilled, I am a good artist, but I can't get it to look how I want it to do. Like, anime pictures. You've seen the really great anime art. It's crystal clear, it's sharp, the lines are on point, apparently I was going to say. On point, the shading is sort of... Hello. The shading is, it's like not muddy, it's dead. It's kind of transparent. It looks transparent. Like, I've seen people do like art when they like go like that. And they'll like colour it like that, and it's purple. But then they'll do something which I don't know what they do here, but it turns like, flesh coloured or whatever, but it's kind of like transparent and just like soft shading with like a line like that. So it's like a cast shadow, like it's called a cast shadow. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what they do when they do it. It's like purple. They'll colour something purple, and then they'll do something which I don't know what they're doing because it doesn't show like what the cursor's doing, and it's like it just turns to shading. It goes from purple and muddy to shading, like perfect. I don't know what they do. It's called something, but I don't know what it's called. Thank you for that, tripping me up. It's called I forgot what it's called. I've watched like tutorials on how to do things like that, but I always forget. It's called something. Is it called overlay or something? I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called cell. Oh, it's called cell shading. I don't know what the fuck cell shading is, and I don't know how to do it either. But I think it's where they colour something in and then they change the colour. And it's like it's not soft, it's not like blurred, soft shading. It's like where you can see the lines, you can see where the shading ends and the lighting begins or whatever. You know what I mean? Hello again. So it just really pisses me off because I don't know what it is. But everybody seems to know what it is, but I don't know what it is. Like, I'm an artist, I should know these things by now. I feel like I'm too old to not know stuff. Because I know artists that are like younger than me and there's like whizzes at it, you know, they're like dead professional. Their skills are like really perfect and on point, and it's just like, you know, they know everything about everything and they're already doing tutorials on how to do stuff and they're already like teaching, they've already got like courses, and it's like I'm fecking old and I don't know fuck all yet. I still feel like I'm learning, like I'm still quite young and I'm still learning. It's like, I mean, I know a lot, don't get me wrong, I know a lot. I know like more than the average Joe, obviously. And I can make my paintings look really good the way I do it, because I just do it traditionally, like, you know, as if I'm actually painting a picture with paints. I just do it like that. I don't use all these features that all these paint programs have. I just do things as if I'm doing it like a traditional painting, and it turns out good. It's just that it takes me longer to do, because all these shit it smells like shit. All these features that these paint programs have, they're all for saving time, so it doesn't take you like a million years to do one picture. You know what I mean? It's like all supposed to be time saving stuff, so you can, you know, you can just reel them out, you know, you can just do one after the other after, you could do two in one day. Instead of just like me, it takes me a fecking month to do one piece. It's really annoying. And it's like I'm losing time and money. Like, there's so many artists out there, like I say, they're younger than me, and they've got like 50 million caswillion reeled out, like loads of art done. Because they do it dead fast, and like, I have asked artists in the past, like, how long does it take you to do a piece? And they'll like be like, an hour. It takes me a fucking hour to do it. I'm like, how do you do it? It takes me months to do it. And mine doesn't look nearly as good as yours. Yours is like on point perfection. You're like 20 years old, 19 years old, and you reel them out dead quick in one day. They say, oh, it just takes me a couple of hours to do it. I'm like, this is because of these features. And they know about these magical features. They know fuck all. It's like I say, it makes it sound like I'm a bad artist, but I'm not. I'm a good artist. It's just that I don't know about all these magical features that makes it dead quick to do. And it really pisses me off that I don't know anything, and I'm like, I'm old and I should know these things by now. I think it's because I just didn't grow up all these kids are all growing up in a technological era, whereas when I didn't start using a computer until I was like 10 years old, whereas these kids today are just like born and, oh, tablet, iPhone, computer, you know, so they know all this stuff. I mean, I was introduced to a computer quite young, but still not young enough, I guess. I was just too, like, 10 is too old. Well, I was 12 actually. My mum keeps saying I was 10, but I was actually 12. I was 10 when we got the computer, but I didn't start using it until I was 12. And I only did like drawings on it, you know. My first thing I did was art on it. That's all I did, was just like do on Windows Paint, you know, on MS Paint. And I reeled out some beauties. Now, MS Paint, I know people bash it, but it was the easiest thing ever. I could do that, or what do they call it, that flood fill. So you draw a picture and then you press and the thing's coloured. It's that easy. With all these newfangled, supposedly more technologically advanced paint programs, I can't do that. So I spend hours like just painting each individual thing instead of doing flood fill. Now a lot of artists frown upon flood fill because to them it's cheating, but it saves time. It's not cheating, it's just that it saves time. So you're not spending months doing a picture. Now people will also argue and say, oh well, you know, art takes time, you know, you can't rush it. It's like, I would rather reel out 10 a day than spend years doing one piece. And it's like, oh, well, you've not got many examples behind your belt, have you? Have you only been drawing for like 2 minutes? I'd rather reel out 10 a day and be like, oh yes, I did quick. Because I can get more commissions that way. If I'm just reeling out one in a feckin' years, it's like, oh, so I've just spent like years on one commission and got like 20 quid for it. It's shit. I want to be able to reel out millions of the damn things and get several 20 quids. You know? I've got one commission this year. Got one commission this year. It should only take me a day to do, actually. 10 minutes to do, really. That's if I do it right the first time. 30 quid, that's it. So if my only bread and butter, my only source of income was commissions, I'd be fucking dead by now. I'd be starving on the street. One commission and it's 30 quid. It's taken about, how many months has it been now? Fucking 8 months or some shit. Yeah, 8 months. It's like the 8th month. Nearly 9 months. 9 months of fuck all. 9 months of fuck all. And yet people like Becky will come along, and Becca number 2 is like, I've got commissions coming out of my ass. I'm a boss at this. I'm happy for them. They're my best friends. I'm happy for them. But come on, man. What about me? Where are my fucking commissions? Where are my fucking commissions? I'm a good artist. I'm not shit. I've seen shittier artists get more commissions than me. How the fuck are they doing it? Like, I commissioned somebody. No offence, but it was shit. The picture that they did for me was shit. But they're getting more commissions than me. It was crap. When I say shit, it was like, it was obviously half-heartedly done. There was like bits missing. There was paint over the lines. You know, it was rubbish. No offence to them, obviously. It was only cheap, granted, but still. And yet I'm a brilliant, magnificent artist. I've been told that my buildings look real, like photographs. I did one of a shop front, you know, Wazazizas, SSSS's Wazes, and I did one of the house across the road there, the, as my mum calls it, wattle and daub house, like a country house looking shit. Beautiful house, obviously. And, you know, I've been told that my paintings look like real pictures, like real photographs. And I'm not... Okay, what the hell was that? I'm not literally like bragging, by the way. I'm just telling you what other people have said. I'm working on the house, actually. I'm working on this house. I'm gonna paint this house. And no, not paint a decorator painting the house. I mean doing an art of the house on a canvas. I've done the sketch and I've started the painting. I've just not finished it. I'm doing this house. It's gonna be beautiful. I took a beautiful picture in summer. Lovely light, blue sky, lovely clouds, lovely trees. And I've just started on it, and my buildings are perfection. People might not like my cartoony art because, you know, maybe I'm not the best cartoony artist, but realistic paintingist, realistic painting artist, I'm the best in the world. Yes. I actually believe that. I actually believe I'm the best building artist, the best realistic painting, building, shop front, car, motorcycle, you know, realistic stuff artist. I've done dogs, I've done cats, I've done people, all good, but my buildings, yeah. And I've tried to get building art, you know, I've tried to say, oh, by the way, I can do your shop front, like, to businesses, and they'll be like, oh, all right. Nothing. No fucking shit. I've had a painting of the Premier store up on the actual Premier, you know, shop, and the staff there have actually pointed it out to people, you know, to customers, said, oh yes, you know, look at the painting. Nothing. I've had business cards out, I've had flyers, which by the way they kept taking down for some reason, no clue why, but I kept putting a flyer up and they'd take it down. Every time I went in it was down, so no wonder. All the business cards were gone, so I'm presuming they put them away as well. Lots of wasted business cards. Cost me money, you know, them shit things. I've got none now. I've not even bothered getting any more, like ordering any more, because it's just no point. I've tried flyers, I've tried advertising my shit on Facebook, I've tried showing art on my YouTube channel, I've tried everything. I've even paid to have adverts. I thought, oh, maybe it's because I'm trying to do it all for free. Maybe if I invest money in it, you know, the universal smile down on me, like, yes, you've actually paid money for it now, so we'll actually give you. So I've tried Facebook adverts paid, so they just like come up on random people's like Facebooks and Messenger. All I got was, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I've received messages from the adverts, but it's just people going, what the fuck is this shit? And one person said, oh, what did this one person say? He said, if I was you, I would incinerate your art. That's what they said to me. I'm like, I've got a better idea. How about I incinerate you? I was so fucking... I've done DeviantArt. I've done Furry Affinity for my furry art, obviously. I've got an account on Art Wanted, which is I've got comments on that one, actually. It's good at. Hey, Squirrel! Shitty thing to say. Yeah, if I was you, I would incinerate your art. And what the fuck is this? That's the comments I got. Really shit. So I think my mum was right. She said my time was back in, I don't know the year, maybe 2011, 12. And she said she had this feeling that I should have done all this art and got like a window display and an exhibition in this local art gallery. She said that was your big chance, that was your big break. But I didn't do it because I was so slow doing the art. Like I say, it takes me fucking years to do one freaking painting. And I was trying to work on it. I was trying to get it done in time for that summer, because she said this summer it's your big chance. But I missed it. And now the artist shop is never open. The art gallery is never open now. Every time we went before the lockdown, it was always closed. So I thought, it's okay, it's not too late. People are still into Downton Abbey and stuff. Because I was supposed to be doing like all the characters from Downton and having like an exhibition, just a Downton exhibition. This was back when Downton Abbey was, you know, running. You know, it was actually on TV. But I missed my chance and the series ended, and my mum said that's it now. So people lost interest in Downton Abbey, obviously, when it ended. I thought, it's not too late. Downton Abbey's still popular. And then Game of Thrones came along, and that became popular. So, oh yay, I'll do the Game of Thrones characters and do an exhibition for that instead. Then she was like, okay. She said, oh no, but that's it now. You know, that was your big break. You know, you've lost it. You know, you missed it. You missed out on your big chance, your big break. That's it now. She didn't have a good feeling about anything else since. So as far as I'm concerned, and she's right. I mean, nothing's happened since. Nothing's happened. No, it's not rude. She's right. Nothing's happened since. I've had no opportunities, no big breaks, no commissions, no exhibitions. Nobody sort of say, oh, we would like to hire you for lifetime work. Like, oh, you'll get dental and you'll get a pension and you'll get whatever, you know, like a proper secure like job income thing, which is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted like a proper like artist job as an actual, like, taken on by a company or something, like guaranteed work. I don't like all this, oh, I may get a commission this year, or I may not get a commission this year, or oh, you get 2 this year, and then oh, and you get 10 next year. I don't like all that. I actually want a proper job where you actually get paid regularly. like a secure job. But I thought I'll never be able to have that as an artist, because artists just do like freelance stuff, don't they? Unless you open an art gallery. Because Jeff didn't do too badly. He was the owner of, well, he wasn't the owner, but he worked there. I thought he was the owner, but apparently he turned out not to be. This submit guy called Steve, he was the owner. But he didn't seem ownerish. He was actually into BDSM and shit. And he like hinted at it to me, and he like showed me all these pictures. Anyway, yeah. Oh my god. How does she know that was the one and last? Well, have I gotten any other chances? Nope. Don't let anybody tell you not to create. Please don't lose hope, boss. Thank you. Do you remember why you risked it? People can be so cruel, especially other artists. Shitty thing to say. Oh, these were just fucking regular Joes. Deviant artists. You need to do ones of country houses. My dad also told me I should do pets, because I did one of his dog, and he was really impressed. I did it for him for I think it was a birthday present, I think it was. And I've actually got, I think I've got the video of me doing it on this channel. And he got impressed by it, that he said I should just do pets. Like, that should be my speciality. And you can charge like 50 quid per thing. Like, I could just draw people's pets and then go, do you like this? And they go, yeah. It's like, that'll be 50 quid, please. Like, even if they don't ask. I thought, I can't get away with that. They were like, I thought you were just giving it to me as a present. And you're like, oh, well, that's not very nice, is it? Like, well, you don't get to have it then if you don't. That's what my dad said I should do. He said I should just like draw people's pets and then just go, look. And then when they say they liked it, they just go, oh, right, okay, that's 50 quid. That's what he said I need to do. It's like, I don't think that's going to work somehow, Dad. I actually did that with somebody at work. They went, well, actually, we got a print done. We're not interested. So I spent ages doing this portrait, and they didn't even want it. This massive portrait it was, massive. They didn't even want it. I missed that one because I couldn't get the nose right. Now, to me, the nose was fine. But my mum kept saying, it's not right, it's not right, it's not right. So I kept having to redo it. And eventually I just gave up. So then years later I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I did. I did the nose again. Still not right, by the way. But I showed the woman, I said, I did the picture, and she was like, no, that's very nice, but like, we got a print done of it, so we don't need a painting of it. Like, oh. It's because I couldn't get the fucking nose right. I find noses difficult to do. Other people would buy it if they didn't want it, though. Yeah, but this was a painting of her son, so nobody else would want a painting of her son. Okay, I can't find my water thing anywhere. Right, anyway. Oh, where's... Hang on. Okay, I'm really... Oh, is this mine? Oh, here we go. It's alright. It's alright, everybody. You found my food. Yay. I found me food. Okay, where's my... I really... Oh, it's there. I was going to say, I really need my water glass. Anyway, I guess I'm just the classic starving artist then. I am a failure! Now I'm quite happy. Sorry guys, it did its reconnecting shite again. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. I am such a failure. If my dad's watching this, it's like, or my dad's kids are watching this, who are like way younger than me. They're like more successful than I am, and they're younger than me. But then again, they did have a better start than I did. First of all, they grew up with a dad. And second of all, they've got a mum who's like, you know what I mean? So it's like, she insists upon only the best for her kids. But you can just go guarantee that they'll be watching this and be like, oh, he succeeded. Oh, we're much better than you. And we're younger than you. And we're his second children. Look, his first child is a failure. But look at us. Oh, yeah. But they're fucking privileged, They live in a big mansion. Yeah, I know. But it's falling apart. It's like a fucking... I call it the House of the Rising Sun. It's like, it's fucking... falling apart. Anyway, well, they live in a mansion. It's proper done. It's like a palace. They've got a mum who's like, you're getting the best of everything. And he's like, do you know what I mean? And you may have left your first wife, but you're not leaving this shit. You're doing whatever I want, giving us the best. So first of all, they've got a fucking father. They've got a provider. And he's not doing too well, but, he is like, she insists that he do whatever it takes to keep him the money, if you know what I mean. So he's out there struggling, stressed to buggery, trying to keep up this lifestyle of high living. Meanwhile, his first wife and child are fucking struggling. I couldn't even get a new coat when I needed it. His children, fucking 400-pound Segways, fucking designer clothes. His son's got a job in Mancunia, Chester. He's a successful fucking... I think he's like one of them. I don't know what he does actually. Something to do with those adverts that you get on YouTube and shit, and that pop up. He's responsible for them. So any adverts you see, thank my brother for that. He's one of them people. My sister, she a fucking jockey. Or groom. Well, I don't know what you call them, like a horse person, doing shows. Show jumping. Yay! She's like that. What else is she into? She does basketball, swimming. Oh my god, she's so, sporty. Don't worry, guys, I'll be deleting this afterwards. Equestrian, yes, that's the one. That's it. So she's an equestrian. She doesn't do it professionally, but I think that's what she's going to be doing. Because she's been doing it she has a fucking horse. She's got she goes to see a horse and do the horse riding and stuff and dressage about 3 times a week. So I think she's going to end up like that. As for my daddy, I don't know what the hell he does to keep them in the money. I don't know. He's only a small-time jewellery person. You need to have plenty beefy money to be able to do horses as hobby. Yes. I don't know how they're doing that either. By the way, all the rats live in his area. When I was there, I went to this place. It was like a big dump. And there was all these bags of rubbish on a ship. And there was loads of rats and mice running around. So they've all come from bloody there. That's the first time I've ever seen rats and mice around here. Well, he lives kind of a bit further away, but near here. Let's just say he lives in the place where all the hooligans come from and come to deliberately wreck my mum's car. You know the place. Anyway, if my dad sees this, or his wife sees this, or the kids see this, they'll be like, Mummy, she's slagging us off! Ah, ha, ha. So I better delete this afterwards. Because I've already been in trouble for... Well, I'm not slagging them off. I'm not really slagging them off. I'm just sort of saying, I'm not really giving too much information, but they are kind of doing well. I'm just sort of saying, basically, I'm here struggling. My mum's struggling in a rat-infested shithole that's falling apart. I don't get fuck all that I need and want. My mum doesn't get fuck all that she needs and wants. I'm struggling to make a living while they're all living it up. I'm telling you, kids, the moral of this story is be a second wife and a second wife's kid. Because it really pays. It's not just my family, but also there's been other incidents. Like there was this guy from Coronation Street, or EastEnders or whatever, whichever soap it was. Apparently he had a first wife who helped build up his career and helped him on his way. Pushed him along, pushed him up. He made it big. He left her for another woman. Now they're reaping the benefits. The other woman, the other kids, they're all reaping the fucking benefits now. Whereas the first wife and kids are all fecking struggling. There's so many stories that I've heard. So if any of you are watching this who are women, most of my audience is men, but if there are any women, become a second wife. Especially, well, it doesn't matter. Become a second wife. The first wife builds the man up and makes them successful. Just like a parent, you know, with the child, they build them up, they become successful, then they fly the nest. Bye bye. Same with first husbands. The first wives build them up, help them become successful, and they're like, bye bye. And then the second wife and kids, they reap the fucking benefits. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be a second wife. So I need to find a man who's divorced. I think what happens is they're just practicing, you know, they're just dabbling with the first ones. The second ones get them when they're sort of a bit more, you know, mature and a bit more sort of experienced with relationships, and you know they're already successful, so they already know how to do business, they already know how to keep a family, they know how to keep money, you know, and stuff like that, or get money, and they know how to sort of handle kids and raise them and shit. So the second wives get them when they're sort of like, you know, they've done all that, you know, they've done all the dabbling and the practicing and the I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know how to be a father, and I don't know how to be a husband. So when they move on to their second wives, they're sort of like, well, I made a mistake, all these mistakes with the first ones, I won't make the same mistakes with the second ones. They sort of get the best of the people. So it's not necessarily that their husbands are sort of bad people. It's just that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing with the first wife and the first family. But the second family gets them when they're sort of, you know, they've been there, done that. They've kind of made mistakes with the first ones, and now they're sort of better at it now. So they get the best of that person. Because my dad has calmed down a lot. Like, he used to be a bad boy. Well, now he's sort of a family man, you know, he's kind of settled down a bit more, he's nicer, you know. Yeah. My sister did horse stuff little while as a kid, but my father was like, no, because it was too expensive. I know, I was always told no about horse as well, because I always wanted to have horses. Well, I wanted to at least go horse riding. I was mad about them. It's true. It's like they have guilt over the mistakes of the first marriage. I need to find a flousy to marry and divorce right quick. Yeah, first marriage is like it's like the practice round, you know. I get it now. I get why, you know, younger girls, they're dead smart younger girls. I used to think, why do young girls want like older men? So I never used to like older men when I was a, you know, teenager and early 20s and stuff. I was like, why do they prefer older men? Now I know why. They're not stupid. Oh, we've got low battery, 10% remain, 10% remaining. Yeah, these young girls, people think they're just floozies and floopy and stupid, but they're actually very intelligent. The reason why they go for older men is because they know that they're more experienced, they're more mature, they've done all the, you know, practicing and silly sort of immature shit. And now they're ready to sort of settle down, and they've got the career, they've got the money, they've got the, you know, experience, they've already had the kids possibly, so the youngsters now don't have to provide kids for that person. Or maybe they do anyway. Carol was the woman I told you about. Carol was a second wife. Sadly, she wanted children though, but the husband didn't want to have any more children. So she ended up losing out on being a mother and having children of her own and grandchildren. So she kind of latched on to me. I was kind of like her honorary grandchild. But for some reason, she threw me away right quick and easy, which I found odd. She just lives on the main road, like where Ken lives. Ken's row. She's the woman I told you about that was in Nicer the other day. I think she and Ken should get together. They're about the same age, and I think she's older than him, actually. She was about 60 odd when I knew her, and it's like in 10 years now, 10 or more years now, so she must be about in her 70s by now. She's about when I knew her, she was about 66 or something. She must be about 76 by now, and Ken's 66. So yeah, she's older than him. She doesn't look it though. She looks good. She looks the same as when I knew her. She doesn't age. It's a shame. We and Carol used to have great times together. So if she's watching this, I'm not slagging you off. She does have a laptop. But if you see this, Carol, like, we had a great time together, and I really enjoyed our time. So it's a shame our friendship had to end for whatever reason it did. I have no clue. She just came one day and just sort of said, I want to end the friendship. I don't know. It was weird. Like immature, I mean. Now, he is too hot for any partner. Mr. Fish drives everybody nuts. So funny because Carol said that. She went, money, money, money. It's funny. You should say that, Brad. Anyway, the McTow community's like... I'm nearly done, Mum's the setup. Money, money, money. But people do this. People, especially McTows, they slag women off. Like, they slag young girls off for always going for, like, the richer guys. And it's like, why? They're smart. They're smart. They know what the best kind of man is going to be. Somebody who's rich and mature. Not mature in age, but just like, you know, experienced. They've done all the messing around and playboyery. So now they're like ready to settle down. They're more mature. You know, they've got the money. They've done all the silliness. You know, like messing about with first wives and getting it wrong. Basically everything I've just said. So they've done all the shit now, and it's funny really, because like I say, I was never into that shit. I always wanted myself a younger man, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm doing a like Bolton accent there. You know what I mean? That's an accent. Although according to everybody, Berry accent is the Bolton accent, which is stupid. Did you hear that? That's my mum calling me. It's the end of Kirsty. I don't know why she's calling me. I just said I'm really ready. I'm going to get dressed, changed. Can you hear that? Kitty! Yeah, it's a shame I lost Carol. Yes. So now I'm like dead old. Like I'm the age that men don't like women now. Now I want to be with an older man. But according to the McTows, a woman of my age is no good now. Men don't want to be with me now. So maybe that's why I'm having bad luck getting a boyfriend, because men don't want me now because I'm too old. I'm past my prime now. Apparently, according to the McTows, men only want women between 18 and 25. Apparently that's the prime age group that men want women. After 25, you're too old, you're washed out, you're disgusting, you've got like 1 million body count, meaning you've had sex a lot. It's like, yeah? Have you met me? You've not met me yet. I'm old, and my body count is so low. I'm definitely not used up. I think that's why I look so young, you know. I think that when you do the deed, I think it ages you. It's not... That's weird. I can hear yodeling. I'm just... I think someone just yodeled back. You did? I just heard that. Somebody just like totally yodeled. I've got the window open, so... Somebody just yodeled. Right! Right, I heard you! Let's stop now. Damn it. Somebody just like totally yodeled back. Oh! Yes, I heard you and I answered. I look like the devil now. I heard you.
The gate's still open.
I know, I just heard you. I'm going. Should I yell? Yeah. No, just bloody say it. Anyway, that was rude. I'm trying to make a video. Kirsty! No, it's not Kirsty, it's Kirsty! Because all you hear is E. So all you hear is E. Buddies. Anyway. You are never too old for dating. I heard a good song. Yeah, I know that. I'm just making fun of McTowers and what they say. Apparently 30 equals dirty. Ew. I saw a profile and her name was Cumdump. Lol. It's like disgusting when men are like 40 or over, like dating 20 to 25-year-olds. Apparently, even the oldest men in the world only want to date that. Yeah, apparently it's the thing. According to McTowers, men only want women between the ages of like, well, if it was up to men, and you know, if laws weren't in place, they'd probably have sex with children. I have this feeling that most men are actually attracted to younger than 18, if you know what I mean. But they say it's natural, it's like it's nature that men want the youngest of the young females at the prime age where, you know, they're gonna give them loads of offspring. It's like most men don't even want children. Though. So I don't know where you get that logic from. Like in the animal kingdom, it's obviously like a thing, you know. Like they want to breed. Like as soon as they get to sexual maturity, it's like we've got to breed now. I've got to spread my seed as far and wide as possible. And apparently that's what men are like, humans, because we're basically animals. So it's men's natural instinct to have as many humans as possible and breed as many childries as possible, you know, spread the seed far and wide. So they've got to start young, you know. And men can breed up until they die, you know, whereas women, they only have a window. But it's not 25 though. 25 isn't the limit. Women can have children until they're like 50. In some cases older than 50, you know. Women can be fertile until they're like 50 odd. So I don't know where they get this whole 25 business. There you go, that's it, Brad. Kirsty! E! That's all I ever hear is E! Look at Mock Jagger, Mick, ew, no way. Ladies only have a finite amount of eggs. Apparently they do or die off the older you get though, but it is possible for a woman to have children until she's like 50 odd. It's better to be a young mum. Yeah, and also if you have children older, like the older you have children, the more likely to be, you know, defective. Like physically or mentally, like have a mental illness of some description or have health problems. So I do kind of get it, you know, it's like science as well as like just people thinking, oh yes, you know, it's not just about like men just thinking they're more attractive at young ages. It's also just about the fact that, you know, the older you get, like, the more likely the child is going to be defective. And also, the less time you have to actually breed anyway, you know, and get like as many in as possible. A man wants the most chance he can get of having as many children as he can, you know, like to spread his seed. All the real life men don't do that because about responsibility and stuff. But obviously in the animal kingdom, it's like, oh, breed, 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 and they don't have any. They just fuck off, you know. Like I've seen the squirrels. They have sex with the females, make them pregnant, and then that's it. They just fuck off. They don't have any responsibilities. The only thing that prevents men from wanting loads of children is the responsibility factor. They just want to get theirs and leave. They don't actually want to breed because of logic. But if we still had like an animal brain and there was no responsibilities, most men would actually prefer to just have sex with as many women as possible and have as many kids as possible. Like that's the nature, that's the natural, what they call lizard brain. My aunt got pregnant when she was 41 and kid cousin is okay. Sorry, my aunt, for the later years. Oh, my mum was 40 when she had me. Hooked that animals have it easy. Yeah, I know. Human babies are the hardest to raise. Yeah, it's definitely better to be an animal. They have no responsibilities, no worries. They have it easy. It's like this is why I say humans are the most stupidest species ever because we decided to burden everyone with rules, laws, responsibilities, bloody money, houses, jobs. You know, you have to pay about £1 million, you know, to have a house, and you know. And if you're homeless, it's like you could get stabbed. It's not very nice, is it? Like when I was a kid, I used to be dead smart. I used to be like, oh, I want to be an animal when I grow up. I want to just live in the wild dead because I don't want any responsibilities. Because I always sensed that I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, you know, I always sensed that I wouldn't be able to handle like being a human adult. Shit, I can't see my shoes. Where are they? Ew, I don't want to touch the muddy bit. Gotta lock the gate real quick. My boobs are like down to my knees at the moment. It's really annoying. And animals have it easy because they don't have boobs. Although squirrels kind of have boobs that I've seen. Anyway, as I was saying, so like when I was a kid, I used to think, oh, I'm never going to be able to like handle being an adult human with all the responsibilities, and I don't know math. I was like, no. I always thought that, like, because I didn't know math, I thought, oh, I'm going to be fucked. My mum said I'm going to be because I don't know math, I'm just going to be like ripped off left, right, and centre. People could just be like, that'll be £1 million, please. She's watching you, boss. Man that TV. We need to return to monkey. Yeah, we do. You need to take care of the kid for like 18 years. Most babies in the wild get sent out ASAP. Yeah, I know, right? Wow, I'm still stuck on 8 likes. That was ages ago. I have moobs. Don't look too bad. They're massive though. I hate them. It's like down to my knees. They don't look it there though, do they? I wish I had tiny boobs like Becky. I don't even know if she's still watching. She's so lucky. If I was her, I'd be like, yeah. I'd just pretend to be a bloke all the time if I was her. I'd just be like, yes. Shirt open. Yeah, I'm so sexy. But if I go braless, it's like, oh no. Shit, I've got to go back in the house. I'm like so dead. Where's my bag? What did I even bag, guys? I don't know. Oh, it's there. I wonder why people who want big boobs get small boobs and people who want small boobs get big boobs. It's not fair. Yeah, I was playing the piano last night and suddenly my mum put the TV on full blast and I'm like, oh no! And I was trying to make a video of me playing the piano and all you could hear was the telly. You could hear Del Boy going on with himself because she played Only Fools and Horses. Well, she wasn't watching it, but you know, it was just on the telly. Maybe she does it deliberately. I never understood math. I understand math now, but when I was a kid, I didn't. Idiot! How am I supposed to lock the gate? No lock and chain. No, it's battery critically low. Power off. Shit, I'm gonna lose it. Come on, hurry up! Hurry!